La, uham, uzuzindogcwala la. Yabo uthi ngudekana la.
Yes, yes.
And imagine lo zosuka la. Nakhona ehambe njalo begcwele la bonke. It's fine, ngiyam understand lokho. Isekhaya vele. Nalo isekhaya vele.
At least.
How can a city in South Africa be 80% foreign nationals? That is dangerous. The whole South Africa could be 80% dominated by foreign nationals, and the future president of South Africa could be a foreign national.
And the most important or the most saddest part of it all, our children are now addicts.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So listen to this. Former Deputy Minister of Police and current MK Party MP Bongani Mkongi just asked a question that should wake every South African up. How can a city in our own country be 80% foreign nationals? Particularly Hillbrow and the areas around it, our people have literally surrendered their own city to foreigners. This is dangerous and this is real. Today I'm saying it loud and clear. We are not going to surrender our land. Now before we get into the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Let's get into it.
The question arises, and we must investigate also what is the law of South Africa says. How can a city in South Africa be 80% foreign nationals? That is dangerous. That in Hillbrow and the surrounding areas, South Africans have surrendered their own city to the foreign nationals. The nation should discuss that particular question. You won't find South Africans in other countries dominating a city into 80%. Because if we do not debate that, that necessarily means the whole South Africa could be 80% dominated by foreign nationals, and the future president of South Africa could be a foreign national. We are surrendering our land, and it is not xenophobia. To talk truth, we fought for this land. From a white minority, we cannot surrender it to the foreign nationals. That is a matter of principles. We fought for this country, not only for us, for the generations of South Africans. The arms that are being used here in Hillbrow are arms of war, which are unlicensed. The hijacking of buildings here in Hillbrow is a sign of taking over power. The question of dominance of foreign nationals in illegal trading and also businesses that are here in Hillbrow is an economic sabotage that is taking.
Ask me how I can be xenophobic even though I've worked abroad on and off since 2016. See this road behind me? I'm not trying to set up a food stall there. Each country that I've worked in, I was the scarce skill. I've added to the development of the country. I'm not killing, hijacking anyone, anything. If my contract ends, I go home. If for any reason my visa should be discontinued, I go home. I'm not trying to take their government to court to make me stay here. My spouse was here last year and the visa came to an end. Guess what? South African spouse went home. So yeah, I was taught to be xenophobic by people who want to overrun my country, by people who don't want to follow the rules of their host country. So yeah, let it be.
So Mkongi is spot on. South Africans do not go to other countries and take over 80% of any city. But here, foreigners are dominating our streets, our buildings, our economy. They use unlicensed weapons of war. They occupy buildings as a sign of power and control. Illegal trading and businesses are sabotaging our economy right in front of us. Our parents, grandparents, and leaders fought and died for this country. Many of the people in power today risked their lives in the struggle. But for some reason, they now watch in silence as strangers take over. If we do nothing, the whole of South Africa could become 80% foreigners, as Mkongi said. One day, the president could even be a foreign national. We fought for this land not only for ourselves, but for our children and their children, not to hand it over to strangers. Now, a patriotic South African working abroad also put it perfectly. He said he is proudly xenophobic now because he knows he has always followed the rules abroad. He added value, never committed crime, and left when his contract or visa ended. His wife did the same. But the foreigners flooding our country do not respect those rules. They overstay, they fight the system in courts, they take what is not theirs. This is why so many of us feel the same and resonate with this brother. We are not born hating people because of their color or where they come from. But every day we see the reality. Foreigners hogging spaza shops with violence and mafia control, selling drugs, selling our children for sex, flooding pavements with fake goods, bribing Home Affairs officials, stealing power cables, breaking into homes, hijacking cars, doing illegal mining.
We are faced with a lot of crime, including theft of cars, such cars as GD6 and Rangers, and then they steal them. They steal the cars and cross them at the border gates nearby because we are close to the border gates. And then at the entrances, it's known to the crime people that have to be responsible about crime, but then it's like if justice fails us at most times, and we are not safe as a community because sometimes they shoot around when they are being chased by the police.
We are not safe due to the lack of security at the border, and that makes the smuggling of drugs, illegal cigarettes, guns easy to South Africa. And there is a lot of crime in our area. A lot of robbery, car theft, especially GD6 that are taken to Mozambique. And the most important or the most saddest part of it all, our children are now addicts.
And recently, we also saw Nigerians trying to set up their own kingdom in the Eastern Cape. Think about it. Foreigners forming their own organizations and even political bodies inside our country. And what does the government do? Nothing. Or worse, they protect them with talk of constitutional rights and African unity. Pan-Africanism, African brotherhood, all rubbish, and we reject it completely. Our government continues to sleep at the wheel or actively enable this invasion. They've forgotten who exactly they're supposed to be representing. So, fellow South Africans, we cannot wait for our leaders anymore, because this is about our children's futures. We will not be remembered as the generation that watched our country being taken and did nothing. Like our heroes who fought for liberation, we will stand up and protect what is ours by any means necessary as citizens who love this land. That is why we fully support March and March, Operation Tutula, and every group fighting against illegal foreigners and illegal immigration. And by the way, March and March is going to be hosting a march in Gauteng, particularly Johannesburg and Pretoria, exactly where these problems are worst. The date will be confirmed soon. I will update you. Be ready to stand with us when the time comes. Because South Africa, the time for excuses is over. We have to demand real border control. We have to demand mass deportations. We have to demand for leaders who put us first, not foreigners. No more surrendering our cities. No more crime and takeover in our streets. This is our land. We fought for it and we will keep it. South Africa first, today, tomorrow, and forever. If you're tired of this invasion, share this video, speak up, and get ready to march and fight for this country. We will not be silent. Watch the video on your left to see Nigerian drug dealers terrorizing a suburb in Cape Town. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Until next time.